Victor and I are out doing a little bit of a wander around the bush. We're just about to have a squeeze in a mine. Just check that out. She's tall enough to be able to walk in, but a lot of the stuff here has been collapsing in on this hole, so got my trusty little pick. Not really collect any material or anything like that, but we're definitely going to go in and have a look and see what we can find. At least there's two of us, so we should be safe enough. I'll let Victor go first, so when he screams, I'll back out.
I'm going to put my little face mask on because there's a million bugs. I don't know if you can see them all hovering around.
There's millions of bugs.
Ah. Now I'm feeling. Just can't go any further. That actually sucks. So they went to here and went, no, there's nothing here.
And there's some old prop holes. Prop this up. I don't know if you can see all those bugs, but there's millions of the bastards. Looks like that's where that's a tent peg, so that's pretty late. Someone's put that in there.
But why?
This looks like it's been done with a jackhammer, mate.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's a pretty moth.
Have they been jackhammering it?
Electric jackhammer, mate. Looks like a jackhammer.
Yeah, but...
Yeah. Big flat jackhammer drill bits. Jackhammer bits. So what were they chasing? They were chasing something in here, and it's pretty modern. So someone's been in here having fun, but what were they chasing? Were they chasing this line of grey shit?
Yeah. It's definitely like a different layer there.
Yeah. Bit different.
Hey, what's that? Is that metal? That layer there.
Looks like a spike. Maybe it's from above. There's their bucket. They obviously using plastic buckets. But I think we might be getting down to the squibby layer, where you find the opal. No opal in here. I'm only joking. But yeah, there definitely are jackhammers in here, and I think that's a root. Yeah, that's a root.
Ah.
But what were they chasing? Were they chasing this? Hey?
If you look over here, alright, if you look over here, seems to be a variety, look at this, there's a variety of rocks.
Clay.
Alright.
I think that's where they had a prop.
You think so?
Because there's one on the opposite side. There's one on that side.
Oh, you think they were starting to prop it up?
Yeah, I think they were going to start propping it. And they've,
I don't know, because this material...
But you can definitely see the jackhammer marks. Like there's a straight jackhammer mark there.
Yeah. No, I can see them up there as well. I just, oh, that's a drill hole. It's too round.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't bother blasting it, would you? Because it's fucking virtually clay.
So, what are they trying to find? What's that?
I mean, what were the old timers trying to find? Same thing. Gold, I presume. Yeah, it looks like a mould clay layer. What were they chasing? Were they chasing that layer there? You know? You just
thought that maybe, but if that's going to be for the roof, God, look at all those cuts.
This is, oh, pardon me, this is relatively new. Like they've got spikes in here, whether that was to hold torches or a jackhammer power line, because there's another one there. Yeah. So they might have had like a generator outside with an electric jackhammer, because there's plenty of jackhammer marks in here where you can see where they've actually used a jackhammer to get this shit out. So,
alright, but why have they come into here?
Well, we know it's a known gold area. We know it's there's loam and holes everywhere. There's other shafts around here, so you know, maybe they were just trying pot luck and trying to get to this stuff here, because that's that rusty red shit with like a white clay almost. Maybe that's got fine gold all the way through it. Should have brought the detector in. We could have run it over the walls, but that's definitely different. And then you start getting into this shaly shit, which, you know, there's a layer of that, and then there's a layer of that clay again. So is that what they were chasing, the clay, or were they chasing this sort of layer over here? Is that it? You know, this sandstony sort of clay.
Just looks barren.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any sort of veins or anything that they were chasing.
Down here there is. Like if you look down here, there's definitely a layer, something along that.
Oh, definitely. You can see it through here.
Yes.
But was it in this sandstone stuff? Was it in that?
Yeah, but is it that, or I just want to see if. See, that's coming out as a layer of something.
Like a clay layer. Because you can actually see it's quite soft, because the sandstone's a bit harder. And then there's all these roots, tree roots, that are in this little layer here. So
there's a thin layer, isn't it?
Yeah, very thin. Is that the layer that they were chasing? Is that what they've been jackhammering out? Is it this? We may have to come back with some more buckets. Problem is I only brought one bucket and we filled it up. So
that's hard compared to this.
And a lot of this timber that's lying here is actually quite new. So, but is that the layer? Is it those faults that come down here? And then is that the layer where all the organic material is in that thin layer? It is a gold area, so is that what they were chasing?
Or is it this, Andy?
But it's quite a modern mine. And I'm sure it's an illegal one, because it's definitely not old.
If you look up, look at this. Right, it's clay-like.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Like, that's just different, and you've got these rocks.
And with the ironstone staining in it too. You know, so doesn't look like river-worn gravels in there. There is a bit of it. You can see a bit of river-worn gravels. Is it? Oh.
That was gold.
No, it's just yellow dirt, yellow clay.
Could have been gold.
But what were they chasing? And this is pretty modern. So someone's been up here doing some illegal mining, but they've done a lot of work to get into here. So is it, what were they chasing? Are they chasing this layer here where it's sort of higgledy-piggledy cobbledy rock? Or were they chasing that white clay stuff? We don't know. But quite interesting. There you go. Surely they weren't chasing, you know, like that clay layer comes right down here. There's a tree root growing out of the wall. So is it this rusty red clay layer? I'm not sure. But there's distinct layers between this stuff here, which is quite hard, and you can see the lay of it, and then you've got this sandstone, and then you've got this white, almost like pipe clay in between it. So, very interesting. But it's definitely been done with modern tools, because there's jackhammer marks. It's not an old timer's mine. But I don't know what they were chasing. What were they looking for? Is it this stuff? This higgledy-piggledy, cobbledy sort of rock? Is it that they were chasing? Don't know. Anyway, get this video off here.
Is that quartz?
No, it looks like sandstone. Yeah, sandstone.
Yeah, leaves of
Wings of butterflies,
yeah.
or moths. But yes, the more we look, the more confused we are. But what were they chasing? Was it that shit? Anyway.
It's a bit woody.
Yeah, I think that's, like what's that there? Is that wood? That's wood.
That's wood. That's a round bit of wood.
Yeah, I think they were the props they were going to put in it. So maybe they got caught, maybe they got busted. Looks like someone backfilled it. Maybe Parks, maybe someone, who knows, has backfilled this hole. Dark rusty red. Then you go to the next patch, and there's that pipe clay, almost. It's almost like a pipe clay. So is that what they were looking for? Driving in to find that. Who knows? But that was quite interesting. I thought it was going to go further than that, but it definitely didn't. But that's a pretty modern hole.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm not understanding this because the ground there's pretty solid. This all looks like it's tailings, or something that's been dug.
Yeah, you do get those big layers of clay. I'm thinking maybe they were chasing this white pipe clay sort of stuff. Shame I don't have a bucket to fill up, because if you look in there, you can see a lot of it's sharp and angular, but there's also rounded ones, sort of rocks that have been rolling around a bit. So maybe this was an old riverbed at some stage and laid all this clay down, because that definitely looks like it's been naturally laid, not laid by man. Anyway, we'll leave that little bit of adventure right there.